guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. We are going to take a look at what general messages your spirit team wants to relay to you for the remainder of this month and going forward. Now, please do keep in mind that this is just a general reading, meaning that the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, do take the messages that does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out my other videos for your other sign placements if you find that there are no messages in this particular video for you, okay? So with that being said, let us go ahead and get started. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective of Pisces for being present. You're going to start the reading off with your oracle messages. So let's take a look at what you guys have. So you have divine truth, okay? And it says you will know the truth. Answers will come in time, or the unnecessary questions will fall away. All right, so I like that. So that's Spirit's way of saying if you don't need to worry about it, then don't worry about it. All right, and questions that do have significant meaning, you will get the answers to those. All right, and you guys also have slow down your thoughts. You're eating the way you talk. There is no need to rush that way. All right. And then you also have, normally I will only take one of these messages, but two came out, so I took them both. And this one says, look more at keeping your word. Your actions and words have been inconsistent. All right, so for whoever that applies to. And for your charm message, you have pencil. And it says, it's okay to make mistakes. Take mistakes as lessons to be learned. Keep moving forward, hold your vision, and keep adding to the story of your life. And lastly, it says, please don't get discouraged with the changes going on. There is nothing you cannot handle. All right. All right, Pisces. So let's take a look at the cards and see what your spirit team wants you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Can you please guide this reading and show me what is Pisces' current situation? Current situation for Pisces. All right, and you guys have the Chariot. Current situation. And what is the current challenge for Pisces? What is their current challenge? All right, and you have the Two of Cups in your challenge position. And what is the advice? What is the advice? All right, and you guys have Justice. And what is... All right, those literally just flew out. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups as well as the Devil card here in your expected outcome. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. All right, what is going on for you guys, Pisces? Okay, let us take a look at what is going on. You guys have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have the Devil out here with the Two of Cups in your challenge, as well as the Justice. And you have this Divine Truth, which says you will know the truth. Answers will come in time. So it's something not being exposed to you guys at the moment that you're maybe questioning, Pisces. I feel like for most of you, You guys are looking to move forward, okay? Maybe in a partnership, in a relationship, in a jobship, careership, something, that involves you and something or someone else. All right. You're ready, willing to move forward, but there may be some doubts, right? Maybe there may be some doubts, or there may be some disagreements. You guys aren't fully aligned quite yet, right? You maybe want to know this person's true intentions. Maybe you've got a whiff of things that shows you something other than what you initially believed. All right. So like I say, for the most of you, all right, some of you guys may have some doubts regarding a partnership going on in the back of your head at this time. And I feel like with this divine truth card coming up here, this is spirits also, divine truth being there, as well as the justice card being here. Any advice, right? That's like a double whammy of spirit saying, don't worry, you will get the answers that you seek. All things will be revealed in due time. All right. So let's start with the Chariot. Chariot is about you guys taking the initiative to move forward, right? Feeling like you now have order in your life, or there's somewhat of some order enough for you to start making decisions and taking actions to move in a direction where you want to go, all right? Leaving where you've come from to move on to something better, all right? Feeling optimistic about that, all right? But it's pointing towards the Two of Cups here in the challenge position, all right? So which could mean that you guys are skeptical maybe about a certain partnership that may be going on in your life. Maybe a little skepticism there. And as you can see, like one of the things I was noticing in this card earlier were how the two flowers start off intertwined, right? But then they separate, all right? So they start off intertwined. So maybe things started off good, but maybe you're starting to notice some things that's kind of like causing you to possibly want to pull away, or vice versa. Maybe you're doing some things that's causing the other person to want to pull away, right? Because you do have this look more at keeping your word. Your actions and words have been inconsistent. So maybe this may be an issue that is bothersome for someone else. All right, and maybe you have a lot going on as far as your thoughts, so you got all this stuff on your plate, and it could be overwhelming for the other person. So like I said, I'm getting that could go both ways, all right, for you guys. In the advice position, you do have Justice, okay, which is a good card to come up, because Justice just says that things will be executed how they need to be, all right? The plan, the divine plan, will be executed as it is intended to be, meaning that things will be exposed, truths will come out as you have this divine truth, so that balance can be restored, all right? So this is, it's a major arcana card, which points to the fact that, this is spirit working for you in the background, okay? You have in your expected outcome the Devil, as well as the Five of Cups. All right. So this is you, even though I feel like it may be hard, or may have been hard if this is a past situation, being able to no longer be tempted or lured in by people or situations that were not good for you, right? So this is good, because this is just like with this Justice card being here and the divine truth will be exposed, all right? And that truth is going to allow you to continue pushing, right? No longer crying over spilt milk, right? That's what the Five of Cups is. Normally they're in this mournful state, or they're thinking about the shoulda, woulda, couldas, rather than just taking what it is that they have left within them and, starting fresh with that, all right? So I do feel like whoever keeps you trapped behind, whether it's mentally or emotionally, I do feel like, there will be some type of exposure that's going to allow you to be liberated. And I feel like it is the card of energy of being liberated from that, because you have her with her back turned towards the devil card, right? So she's turning her back on that and saying, you know what, as hard as it may be, it is time for me to move on. All right. So then let us go ahead and clarify. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Chariot here in the position of the current situation for Pisces? Yeah, definitely questioning moving forward with someone. I feel like for a good number of you. And that someone doesn't have to be a person. It could be, you know, a job, right? Because you're really questioning people's true intentions is what I'm getting. Some of you are questioning people's true intentions. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify, why is the Chariot here in the position of the current situation? Thank you. All right, so you guys have the Two of Wands to clarify the Chariot. So yeah, some of you guys are definitely, you know, looking ahead, right? Planning ahead, making the choice to move forward. But in the traditional Two of Wands, there is like a pathway, right, which leads in two different directions. All right, so this could be you having the will and the urge to want to move forward, but being like kind of at this crossroads. All right, and it could be with a person or a situation to determine, okay, you see how the one is on the wall, like, do I leave it behind? Or then you also have the one that she's holding in her hand, or do I take it with me, right? So some of you all can be in the crossroads type of situation with that. But definitely looking at things, or looking at, you know, beyond on the horizon, and wanting great. I feel like wanting great things for yourself, but trying to determine if, you know, you want to bring, I don't want to say baggage, because maybe for some of you it could be considered baggage, but just maybe bringing unnecessary things with you, okay, that's not needed. All right, why is the Two of Cups here in the position of the current challenge for Pisces? Why is the Two of Cups here? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Two of Cups here? All right, so you guys have Temperance here to clarify the Two of Cups in the challenge position. Yeah, so you guys could be on opposite ends of the spectrum, right? Like how I said here, where you initially these two flowers, they're intertwined and then they separate, and then you have the Temperance card here, which is taking opposites and making them attract. Right, so you guys may be polar opposites of each other, and instead of doing the alchemy to make things come together so that it meshes well, you may be having a hard time dealing with the differences of each other, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting, like not really being able to mix and mingle quite as you would like, right? And so you may be wondering, like, okay, is it something that is worth, you know, working on, or is it something that is just time to be, you know, to walk away from? All right, and normally they say opposites do attract, but in this case you guys may be more so on opposite ends of the spectrum, to where there's no place for merging, right? Making the two mix. All right, especially if there's doubts and entanglements involved in this. Let's see, why is the Justice card here? All right, and then I like how this pencil card here points out, it says to keep moving forward, right? Which is what you're doing with that Chariot. Hold your vision and keep adding to the story of your life. All right, so regardless of what's going on currently for you guys, it's going to be important for you to just keep going, right? Because Spirit has a plan and a path for you. All right, so when things don't work out, that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, So you have the Emperor. All right, to clarify, the Justice card in a position of advice. So yeah, this is you being in control, right? Taking control of your situation, standing in your power, and just realizing that you are the king of your domain, right? King, queen, you know, doesn't have to be gender specific, but just saying you are in control of where your path goes, and things will be exposed so that you can stand in your power and not, you know, be under someone else's spell. All right. Why is the Devil and the Five of Cups here in the position of the expected outcome? Why is the Devil and the Five of Cups here in the position of the expected outcome? Yeah, and I always like to point out in this Emperor, this specific Emperor card, it's like how he holds that chess piece, and that like screams checkmate to me, right? So this is definitely saying that you will have the upper hand in this situation, right? It will be a checkmate type of move once Spirit lays it all out on the table for you. All right, and you guys have the Eight of Wands. All right, but it is in reverse. So this could be like delays, frustrations, or just like you holding off on any type of movements, right? Holding off on your checkmate moment. If this situation is not removed from your circumstances, it's just going to slow you down. This is also what I'm getting, right? So this, whatever, while you have the Chariot, you have this momentum, you have this pace that you want to have for yourself. This situation, if not corrected or removed, is just going to slow you down in the process, okay? So then now let us get some oracle messages, see what else your spirit team wants you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels of spirit guides, ancestors. 3 oracle messages, please. For my lovely Pisces, 3 oracle messages, please, for Pisces. Yeah, so something's unraveling, I feel like, in your life at this time, but not necessarily in a bad way. I feel like maybe you're just starting to really stand up for yourself is what I'm getting with this Emperor. Stand up for yourself, right? Let's see what we have. Oh, look at this. We have another answers card. And it says, if you've been confused about a situation or a person, rest assured that you will get the answers you seek. Yes, guys, Spirit is definitely going to come through for you guys. You have divine truth. You have the answers card here. So something is definitely, you have the Justice card here. Something is definitely going to be exposed for you guys. You have freedom here, which says, without freedom, there is no creation. Let your spirit take flight. All right, and these answers may do just that. It may lead to your freedom. You can take flight because you have the Eight of Wands in reverse right here. And this Eight of Wands in reverse, remember, is a slowing down of something, slowing down of some type of progress, which with it being confirming or clarifying this Devil card could be that there is someone in your inner circle who's doing that to you. All right. One more oracle message, please. One more oracle message, please, for the lovely Pisces. All right, and you guys have all is well. And it says everything is unfolding exactly as it should be. Find peace and wisdom by accepting what is. All right, Pisces, so that is just to say what is meant to be is meant to be. All right, so you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel regretful, hurtful, or any of those things. All right, because all is well. So now we're going to take a look at 2 aspects of your shadow self that you can work on during this time as it relates to the messages in this reading. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. 2 aspects of the shadow self that Pisces can work on during this time. Oh, okay. And you have the restless shadow. And it says, flit from one thing to the next, insatiable, Never settle, grass is greener. And it says your life was meant to be one bumpy ride of evolution and change to help you decide what you truly desire. All right. So your life was meant to be one bumpy ride of evolution and change to help you decide what you desire. Okay, and then one more. You guys have guarded shadow, and it says closed off and don't trust anyone, shut down, guarded heart, trust issues. And it says your efforts to protect yourself is what's blocking you from the very thing you want most. Dissolve your barriers. All right, let your barriers down. All right, and you have this restless shadow too, which brings me back to the slow down your thoughts, right? And it says you're eating the way you talk. So just slow down, period, right? You may have this restless energy around you. And it says there is no need to rush that way, all right? So just be mindful of that. Take some breathers, you know. Do things in strides, right? Life is a, you know, sprint, not a marathon. Well, it's a marathon, the other way around, all right? You take it in layers, all right? You take it in portions. You don't have to feel like you have to get to your destination zip fast and in a hurry. All right, but let us get one archetype message. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. One archetype message. All right, and I like to point out too with this pencil card, like it says, it's okay to make mistakes. Okay, take mistakes as lessons to be learned. All right, so it's okay that if things has happened in your life that maybe you're not too proud of, but at the same time you could have learned a lesson from. All right, so don't allow yourself to, you know, remove the shields, remove the barriers. All right, remove the barriers so that you can find what you're looking for instead of blocking it, because in due time I feel like you'll get all the answers you need, Pisces. Okay, one archetype message, please, for my lovely Pisces. Ooh. All right, and you guys have the Spy. And it says, someone has their eye on you. What's done behind the scenes will soon be revealed. Nothing will escape you. Yes, there we go again. Another something will be revealed card, right? You have answers, divine truth, justice, and now you have the Spy. All right, and it says, what's done behind the scenes will soon be revealed. So you guys definitely need to be, especially for any of you who this reading resonates with and you're feeling doubtful about something or skeptical about something, I feel like it's all going to come to light pretty soon for you guys. But in the meanwhile, just work on your restless shadow and your guarded shadow, because that knowing that spirit has your back and that things are going to, you know, work out for the better of you, this should allow you to kind of just, you know, calm down a little and just not be overworked or second guessing, you know, doubting yourself and your movement forwards. Okay, so then now let us look at some tea leaf messages I already pulled for you. And we have V, victory and some endeavor. All right, then you have fan, romance, celebration, or party. And you have bowl, plenty of material things. And lastly, you have older woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman. Okay. All right, my lovely Pisces, that has been your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the likes up button as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.